One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Navy Midshipmen. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on a conference rival from the American, the Navy Midshipmen. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. And he's coming out of the end zone. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Midshipmen offense is on the field to start this game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
The pitch. Breaks into the open. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. Navy, after that huge run, might just try to run it right at him again. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. On the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Navy will have to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. So the Tulane Green Wave offense will have its first chance to go on the attack. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Tulane lines up on third and short. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it.
And that's an interesting call by this offense, man. Like, they go with the run, try to maybe catch him off guard, pick up a few yards, but now decision time. Fourth and medium. Does this offense want to now be aggressive and make sure they go for it?
Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. And the Midshipmen offense making its way back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quarterback on the keeper. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The midshipmen looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. Got it set up on the outside. They've got him before he gets the first down marker, and the screen does not deliver.
No first down. That's fine. We got the completion. We had a successful play, and it sets up now a 4th down situation where, yes, I'm going for it.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Touchdown, Green Wave. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
2 teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. Utah delivered a masterpiece performance today and gave notice to the rest of college football. This is a team that can win anywhere, any way against just about any opponent. Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Navy will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's short. Got him downfield. On the move at the 30. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
This guy has a chance to bring home the Heisman Trophy this year because he continues to make plays week in, week out. Doesn't matter who's guarding him, what coverages you play. This guy finds ways to make plays for his offense.
Caught over the middle. It's Carry-On. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. It's complete to the right. At the 35, just steamrolling the defense. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So after the break, they'll go back to work. On the option. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. So now it's second and long. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The midshipman trying to sail way forward on third and half a mile. The option look. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on third down. And here comes the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Tulane comes to the line, lots of work to do on third down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Scanning the field, it's short. Grabbed in the middle, it's Glass. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on second down. The short hands, it's Glass. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. He'll do it himself. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
These read option plays are very hard to stop because you got to have enough guys in the box to play that immediate run, but also always be ready for that quarterback to take the ball and scoot out wide.
And when the quarterback operates this like a magician, it makes it even tougher.
And when he can see it, read it, and just flat go, those easy plays right there. I mean, he just picks up a little bit of yardage, but he can do it again and again and again, and it's just frustrating.
He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Really good patience and recognition. And how about the tight end just finding a hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback saw it?
And the play completely changes. Once my QB gets outside the pocket, I got to see it, and I got to start working towards him, or if I'm near him working away, nice job being on the same page, getting the first down.
He'll keep it himself. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
And here comes the field goal unit. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. And that lead grows even bigger.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Motion from the back. They'll go to the fullback. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose and no running room there. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Give to the fullback. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Navy will have to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's short. The screen, and watch out. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Pocket breaking down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. There he goes. They get him down at the 36. It will be a 1st down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to run it. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Unloads it left. Hauls it in. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the 1st down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Navy quick to the line. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. The snap sets up to throw. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Navy will have to punt it away.
Number 13 in punt formation to kick it away.
Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Looking to pass. It's short. He's going to take off. Got it in the middle. It's Glass. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal forward pass.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He finds a little bit of room to operate. He goes out of bounds at the 12.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Annapolis. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the hallowed grounds of the U.S. Naval Academy.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready. If you're a quarterback, then you're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking for a man. It's short. He's got him this time. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Gonna take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. They'll send the back in motion. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. And Navy will go back on the attack. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Navy now in trouble here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the sack all the way back at the 5. They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
And here comes the Navy offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
They boot it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. From the gun, they'll try the middle. At midfield, he's got room. He's loose on the left. Past the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tulane. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Florida dominated almost from wire to wire, and a game like this makes you harken back to those Chris Leak, Tim Tebow, Brandon Spikes teams that won it all in 2006 and again in 2008. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Navy will have to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50.
Well, there's no mystery who they're throwing the football to, but defenses still can't find a way to cover this guy. And with that last catch, he now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the season.
Give him 114 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Catch in the middle, it's Glass. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's short. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
38, Navy, 0.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off-play action on 1st down. Working the middle. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to 1st down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Trying play action. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. We've reached the break, and it's Tulane on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Navy will have to punt it away. Pulls it in at the 25. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up. He's got...
Wide open on the right. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Quarterback may change this route. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Touchdown, Green Wave! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. Navy will have to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. He gets a block. Touchdown, Tulane! The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And Navy will go back on the attack. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Back to pass, it's Flowers. Throws to the wideout. Got a man, it's Barnes. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. D showing blitz, they might be bluffing. Handoff to the fullback. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
Navy now facing 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
Number 13, on to kick it away.
Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. That is coverage just the way they designed it, and they've got him backed up. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Not much room to run. Give him 1 to the 7. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Snap to the back. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 50.
Well, the defense knew they had a huge challenge coming into this one. This running back, one of the top 10 in the nation right now in rushing yards, they're going to have to load the box defensively, and they're going to have to get a lot of hats to the football because he is not easy to bring down.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying to beat him to the left. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Right back to it. And the final play is just a short gain, and we're at the end of the game. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.